Yeah,
Let's be honest,
I
though.
think when I started going to college, like, there was something about math when I was starting college. I think, like, I had to take some kind of math test somewhere outside of high school or something.
Oh yeah. You had to take the acuplacer. That's what they called it, right?
Acuplacer, yes. So I would have to take like a math, like this acuplacer math test, and then depending on how well I scored, or I guess how many, let's see, how well I scored, as well as how many questions I've answered, it determines which math class I can start.
Which one did you start in?
I don't remember.
Dude,
I only remember.
I suck at math. I started in 990, dude. I started like high school level math when I started college.
Oh, 990?
Yeah, 990.
I don't remember doing a 990. It's got to be like early 2000s.
Did you start in 1010?
Maybe. I know I took a hybrid math class, and I think that one was one of my last ones.
Yeah, because you did 1010, 1050 all together. Took them together.
It's like, I don't know. I think I had like, I know I had at least 2 math classes, but for some reason now I'm thinking I took like 3 or something.
Yeah. Well, I know you did the hybrid one because you told me about that one. I remember like when you were doing it because I was thinking about doing it too, but just because it was like, well, I already taken 1010, so I needed to take 1050 or something like that. So I took 990, right? Took math 990 because that's what I tested into, which is fine because like by the time I got into college, dude, I hadn't taken a math class for, let's see, my last math class was probably my junior year in high school. That was 2008. Or no, 2007 to 2008. And so it was like, so 2007, 2008. So let's say 2008 just for argument. I didn't take a math class again until 2000, well, it would have been 2013. Right, so 2008 to 13. So it was like 5 years. 6 years. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I took one. But still haven't used any of it. So I took 1010, or took 990, 1010, 1050, and then they said, okay, well, for your major being political science, you need to take statistics. So I ended up having to take statistics too. So that's like 4 freaking math classes. It sucked, dude. I'm like,
my brain right now.
I know, right? Well, English wise, dude, I freaking rocked English. Like acuplacer wise, I tested out of like 1010 English, 1050, but I had to take up to, huh?
For some reason, I feel like I enjoyed like the English classes.
Oh yeah, they weren't bad at all. I actually thought they were a blast. Like, so I tested out of 1010, but I took it anyway just to like make sure I was like up to snuff, and like, I mean, I passed it. It was okay. So.
Or at least like I enjoyed like the professor that I had for one of my English classes.
Oh yeah.
I want to say there's like at least 2.
They got posting in the sparkly.
I want to say that there's like 2 English professors that I had that I actually enjoyed. One of them was definitely like this kind of surface view kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like gray hair, has a long ponytail, and I think when I don't remember like what the situation was or the examples that he used. But like I guess I don't remember if it was like if you want to like write an argument or something, or no, if you want to debate with something. I don't remember what it is. I just remember him saying like, "Hey, up yours!" It's like, "Well, up yours too," or something.
Nice.
I just liked him for some reason.
Seems like a good fella. Wow, the bomb.
And then there was this other English teacher that I had that I liked. He seemed like very lax. Like he would just kind of talk in this kind of voice, nothing too intense or anything. like at the time, I just kept thinking that he was just really tired or sleepy. Then another
No, probably high.
And then yeah, then another thought I had is that maybe he's like, I think he actually took medication most of the time.
Oh yeah.
But otherwise, like the other thought is he high?
Yeah, hey, you never know.
I mean, he seems professional, but
Yeah, he probably had tenure. He didn't care. I had a public administration teacher who was just kind of telling us how public administration worked, how like once you've worked in public administration for long enough, you're essentially untouchable, right? Like so. Just talking about that, like he just compared it to tenure, and he's like, well, I have tenure. I could literally kill like 3 of you and still have my job tomorrow. Like that's what he told us. Like, oh my gosh.
I mean, what is tenure? Is that just
That just means you've worked at a university for long enough that they're like that it's very difficult to fire you.
Yeah.
Just because you kind of proved yourself to the university that you're an asset, and that to get rid of you would just not work, I guess.
Yeah.
So, oh, this is a secret area.
Or is it like, let's see, what's the word for it?
I think,
Immunity?
yeah, they're essentially immune. I mean, like, so for example, you know that anatomy professor that I had that was like terrible.
I don't recall.
So for example, he had tenure, right? Like, and he was head of the department, of the anatomy department. So he could literally, so that anatomy class has a 75% fail rate.
I remember you saying that.
For years, 75% of all people who took that class failed it.
And was that just
Right.
because of him?
Yeah, so he wrote the book and everything, but the university couldn't fire him. So the thing is he would sell his book, right? You had to buy the book to do the class. This is like one of those few classes that you actually use the book, because you're using it to turn in your homework, right? So you're coloring in anatomical stuff, labeling models, diagrams, stuff like that for human anatomy. But he owned the book, right? So he sold the book to the university. He published it, did all that, wrote it. So every semester you had to buy this book.
Right.
Now, it wasn't like a super expensive book, right? Like, it wasn't like a $200, $300 book like my Spanish class. Holy cow, that one, dude, $350 for that book, okay? First of all. But anywho, for this anatomy class book, it was like probably $160, right? So still pretty pricey, but yet not like the worst book that I've ever had to buy. And at least you used it. But every semester, he would get money from that book because you had to have his book to pass the class. And by failing 75% of people, if you wanted to continue on and do like nursing, which a lot of people did, which is what I was doing, you had to buy that book again. Right? So by maintaining that 75% fail rate, he was making $65,000 per semester just from book sales, right? That coupled with the 75% fail rate, he was making a crap load of money, and they couldn't fire him because he had tenure. So it's kind of nice, I guess.
So he got the tenure just because like he was selling his own book for his class.
Nah, he just had tenure because he was there forever. Like, yeah, he was there forever, but then he died, so. Yeah. But.
I guess?
Yeah, he killed a lot of people's dreams first, so I don't know how I feel about it. So, mine included. But, yeah. So, like I said, I passed that class, but when my counselor told me that I needed to take it again and get an A, I was like, nope. That's what killed my my nursing school at UVU dreams. So I was like, because they were like, you have to take it again, and I'm like, I barely passed. I mean, I got a C, dude, and I was ecstatic. I still remember looking around like the final, looking around at all the people there, and like 75% of these people are gonna have to take this class again. I'm not gonna be one of them.
Yeah, you're just like, nope, screw this.
nope, I'm going to be here for as long as I have to, just to make sure I passed. So it was ridiculous though. Hey, give me a second. I go to the bathroom.
Oh, just I can like focus here on what I'm doing.
Cool. All right, be right back.
I gotta. Okay, there we go. I gotta. There we go. This, yeah. No. Give me the turkey that you have naturally grown inside your rib cage.
Alright, I'm back. But yeah, so, anywho, that tenure stuff's pretty nice. Why were we talking about that? Just college stuff?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm gonna, so speaking of college stuff, I'm gonna take, I've got 1 semester left, right?
Oh, cool.
So, I'm gonna take some classes, like, this year, because I got a new schedule at work, so, you know, once Barbara gets feeling better, it'll be kind of back to normal.
Yeah.
So, I only work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
And then the rest
So,
you have time for your school.
yeah, for school, and then I'm gonna do, since summer's coming up, I mean, obviously in a few months, but since it's coming up, I'm gonna do snow cones, so.
Yeah, but how, let's see, maybe we've talked about this before, but like, how would that work, you know, with COVID going on?
Oh, yeah. I can't use the flavor stations anymore, so that's kind of a bummer.
So would that mean you'd have to like make pre-made snow cones? Or like
No. I would just have to I just have to do it like a normal, what's it called? Like a normal, snow cone shack. So you know how they like put flavors on there for you and everything? Like,
yeah.
like those bottles that they just like sit there forever and put it on?
Oh, so
You're gonna-
like people
yeah.
make their own flavors, or they can't
Yeah.
put them together, you have to do that.
Right. So, I mean,
That makes sense.
yeah, it's still, it's, I don't know. It just kind of, it slows things down a bit. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that right. And I also have to buy a whole bunch of those bottles just to make sure I got the flavors. Oh, and so I was thinking, it's kind of messed up. So I was thinking today, I was like, you know what? So you know how had that zombie virus and zombie cure
Yeah.
flavors? I was gonna do like COVID virus and COVID cure, but then I thought that might be a little bit insensitive. So I was like, yeah, perhaps not.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll stick with zombies. That was like kind of a kiwi, lime-ish, strawberry flavors or something like that. They were kind of, but
Oh, you cut out again.
oh, So, like, with the zombie virus and zombie cure, I think I'm gonna get different ones. I think I'm gonna get some more coconutty ones, coconutty flavors, and mix those up. But this year, I think I'm gonna be a lot more prepared than the last one, because the last one it was like May before I even started. Because remember, the first event was June 1st when we went up to do that Heber half mile marathon or half marathon or whatever.
Yeah. And
so we had to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, and our first time with the doing it was back in 2019, right?
Right, it was 2018.
Oh, 2018 to 2019.
Yeah, it was in 2018. 2019 we didn't do anything. What's it called? Snow cone wise, I wasn't making enough money on the side or like a normal job just to do that.
Right.
No, but 2018, did okay. I think this year's actually kind of beneficial. I mean, it's kind of I was looking at it as you know what? So it's beneficial to guys like me because it's okay, well, haven't really got into a lot of
damn it.
Don't really have a lot of money in the game, right? Like that, a lot of events, these bigger vendors aren't really going to be doing because it's well, I can't make as much money as I normally would, so why would I bother, right? But for a guy like me, it's hey, I don't make any money anyway. So it's hey, start making some that way. At least I'd hope so. Excuse me. But yeah, it's just thinking about it today. I was I'm gonna do it. Started looking into events and stuff. So when I get my income tax return, I'm gonna get signed up for them. Try to make some decent money on the side this year, especially since I've got 4 days off during the week, man. I only work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so that means on Saturdays I'm available. Fridays as well. So, and then if there's a Sunday event, I'll just call in sick to work or whatever. But, yeah, it's not too bad. And a lot of these events, I've been looking at it today, a lot of them have got, COVID-19 protocols that they're already, implementing, which,
So that way, if you comply with those, then you would be able to sell your snow cones.
Yes, and it's easier. It's easier for me to do those, again, because I'm a smaller stand, right? I make less, and I've done less, so I think that COVID kind of did me a solid, at least in that regard.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, pretty excited about it because it's well, I got a decent enough job. Back then I was really focusing on the farm, right? Trying to take over the farm, wanting to do that for a living. And so now it's hey, I can do this on the side because I don't want to be a psych tech at the state hospital for the rest of my life. So it's and I'm waiting for the border patrol anyway, so may as well have a bit of a side hustle going on. Have some extra cash coming in. Emphasis on cash. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty optimistic about this year. So try to get some extra cash. And if you're available, man, we'll definitely have you come and do it with me if you can. If it's worth it. Because last time we did it, we didn't make jack as far as money is concerned.
Now that just made me remember that one morning where we were throwing snow cones in Trove in that parade. That morning, the table flew off of your.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that was such a pain in the butt. So for our viewers, this is what happened. So we had it all set up, right? Had this this nice display set up that we could put the flavor stations on. Plan was we had this big old cart that I would be pushing up the road, right? like had the generator strapped to the bottom of it, the shaver in there, and we were just gonna have the ice there. And then Tanner was gonna pull a wagon behind me with the flavor stations on it, so that like we could have one set of people buying the snow cones, and then the other ones just filling up. And then Tanner could be like collecting money, or I could be collecting money. But that was the plan. So what was it, like 4:45 in the freaking morning? We're driving along, right? We had everything loaded in the truck, ready to go. Driving up there, and all of a sudden we hear, "Vroom!" Look behind us. Oh my gosh! The stand that Tanner was supposed to be pulling was scattered across this highway, right? Pieces everywhere. And that's the problem is like I had made it, like the way I made it was so it could be light. And that's exactly why I made it that way. But then it blew out of the back of the truck and was spread everywhere. So we stopped and picked it up. And then, oh my gosh, then we go up and we're using this old-time Mormon hand cart, right, to push everything, because, you know, they can hold a lot of weight. And as we're doing that, like as we're unloading it, the handle falls down on the bed of the truck, and the crossbar that you're supposed to push on to actually move the dang thing, it pops off, right? The bolts just pull right out of it. And so we're sitting there trying to get set up for this parade, which is gonna start, you know, within a couple hours, trying to figure out what the heck we were gonna do to get this thing moving. So I took my shoelaces from my gym shoes, which I'd left in the truck the freaking day. He lost his head in the water, and I lashed it with the freaking shoelaces to make sure that we could push it. Oh yeah, and then some schmuck like further up on the freaking parade route got pissed off at us for selling right in front of where they were trying to watch the parade. And he was just kind of yeah, don't you remember that short dude? He was a douche.
No, I don't.
Oh, dude. Oh, I remember that guy. He was definitely a schmuck. I was not happy about him. But he was all pissed off, and I'm like, hey man, look, just trying to run a business here. You know, and he's like getting all pissed off, and he's like, no, you need to move. Starts like swearing at me. I was like, oh man, do you want to tango right now? Is this what we're doing today? Happy 4th of freaking July.
The only thing I can think of where some guy was not happy with me was back when like we filmed a short film. Back
I remember that guy was being a douche.
Yeah. So for you viewers who haven't heard this story, so what happened was, so this was for one of my college classes when I was a junior. So like I had to write and direct my own short film. So like I had to get some help.
Yeah, you had to get like a cast and everything.
Yeah, cast review, whether it's from my classmates or actual actors or like
unwilling victims.
Yeah, everyone was amazing. He was the ice cream man. So apparently, you know, let's see. I also didn't have my own producer, so I also had to be the producer, which, whew, man, that was not fun. Just handling documents and stuff. But important, but not fun. So after I had like recruited everyone, I had to like go to the city office to get these papers signed. Like, hey, if it's okay, I'd like to film in this park in like this amount of time. And unfortunately, like they were really cool with it. So I don't remember which day it was. I know it was one of them because it happened. So we were all recording, and we were filming a scene or something, and then just out of nowhere, you could hear this child's voice in the distance yelling, "Peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time!"
Yeah, okay. First of all, that kid was being a pain in the butt, and he knew it. He knew what he was doing.
There were two of them.
Yeah. And then they kept getting in shots, too.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember seeing them like getting into shots, but that wasn't like the main issue. It was just the fact that they were yelling while we were filming, and our audio guy was like picking that up. So I had to being the calm, rational director, producer that I was, like I kindly approached them, but before that even happened, like they took off and they were able to hide in. Where am I going? They were able to hide in the Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in this car, and then like they locked themselves so that way like I can get to them. And then a little bit later, this mother was like calling out like for her kids. Then I asked this lady if this one car in the parking lot was hers, and she says, "Yeah, yeah, that's my car. What about it?" It's like, your kids are in there. And then later after that, the kids, the mother, and her husband shows up. Now this guy, like, he was just getting up all in my face, just telling me that I shouldn't be there, that I'm bothering his kids, and I'm bothering everybody. And I told the guy, look, I already asked the city in advance, like months in advance, that me, my cast and crew can.
And you had a permit.
Huh? What?
Yeah, and you had permit.
Yes, yeah, I had permits, documents and stuff, but he just, did not give a crap about it. And then I don't remember. Did he actually push me down physically?
No, I just swore at you.
Because that one, I'm not certain if that happened. But
he was just being a douche.
Yeah, then I think one of you guys came by to help persuade him to take off or something.
Yeah, just told him to just bug off. Dude was such a schmuck, dude.
Yeah, so
that was ridiculous.
Guys, or no, it's like, excuse me, Mr. Dad. What's it gonna be? Your annoying kids, or me, a struggling college student just trying to get a diploma and get a job in the real world? Which has more value? I mean,
exactly.
Oh my
God. He was being a schmuck. But anywho, let's see what Spectre Knight is saying.
I was just drinking water just now.
Oh, cool.
So, Reaper meets Reaper, but you are no kindred spirit. What have you come to harvest, foolish alchemist? If only you could see me yawning under this mask. Ooh, spooky ghost. Yes, a mask indeed. As befits a hollow, blustering fool, you hide only from yourself. Ouch. How tragic that you shall never emerge from cowardice. For here, your story must end.
Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna want an arc. Just so like I get more range.
Destroy him! Speaking of that, did you hear they're doing another Mortal Kombat movie?
No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, like just some screenshots of like they're filming. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat movies, man. Like I was just never into them. But like then again, I'm not really into the games. Like I played 10 because I got it. Like I think Jacob bought it for me. Like, I don't know. It was too much for me.
Oh, wait.
It was just like, yeah, not really into it. But, I don't know. To each their own. Whatever floats your boat, man. But,
ooh, this is, not good for me here. That one's not working. Probably this. Oh, nope. Apparently I'm not backing out.
no? Okay. And dang scythe, you know, so handy when we were playing Plague of or not Plague of Shadows. Which one we were playing? Spectre of Torment. Yeah. So handy when we were playing that. But right now, kind of sucks.
Oh, I dropped the money into my feet. Oh wait, just need one more hit. Just need one more hit.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Oh, that was close. Oh.
That was close.
Wow, that got dark.
I see what you did there.
I mean, that really did get dark.
Like, good to see. Look at that. You had one life left.
Yeah, or at least like 2 lives left, considering each slot is like worth 2 hits or something.
Yeah. Whew.
Yep. Oh, what do we got here?
Nice to be full power, though. Okay, what's she making?
So there's like music playing right now.
It's a bomb!
Like, yeah, kind of like ballroom music actually. Like she's just dancing by herself. And I think there's like an in-game achievement where, like, I just lightly tap the button to like come down.
Uh-huh.
And if I just do it light enough, or if I don't go down all the way, then I don't know. I'll get like some kind of achievement or something. So, oh. Yeah, so like I just tapped A once to do it.
And did you get the achievement?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten it before when I first played through
Oh,
this
okay.
game. But it was like something
Yeah, you
like
probably,
that.
yeah, you probably can't get another same one.
Okay, I can get like this low without interrupting her.
I gotcha.
It is kind of cute though.
It is. It's nice. It's like one of those. Let's see. Do you remember? I don't know if your mom still has it. So, like when I was a kid, she had this Halloween decoration that like it was like it's hard to describe. So it's a music box and it's got the twisty thing on the bottom that plays music.
Yeah, it's got like these little ghosts and they skate on this.
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, they dance.
I don't know.
Does she still have that?
I don't know, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It was like
Yeah, dude. Like.
It was a little Halloween music box or something.
Yeah, it blows away. They spin on there just like that. It's just like the music would play and then
I
they
got the
really
achievement.
fast.
I got the achievement. It's called Creep.
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, that was so cool.
Moto,
Consternation.
what were you doing in here? How long were you watching? And you operated my torque lifts unsupervised. I just dropped in. I barely saw anything. Come on. I'm not some creep. Well, I guess the charade is up. Yeah, I dance down here. All the time. By myself. Big deal. By yourself? That doesn't sound like fun. Well, whatever. I don't see anyone rushing to join me. I'm used to the solitude by now. Wish I could
Ouch.
be there, but, you know, 2 left feet and all.
Yeah, probably because you blew one of them off in an explosion.
Yeah, just like take a potion or some kind of medication.
He drinks a potion and then he said there, and his foot just like falls off.
Or no, it's like I want to think like he takes like just like a single hair from his toe or from his foot that he still has, and the one that has blood off, puts it in the potion, drinks it, and then just gets that same exact foot.
Oh, I got you. And it's just he's like, oh man, wrong foot.
Oh,
Just
well,
backwards.
yeah. Yeah, it's no big deal. Anyway, Spectre Knife has given up the ghost. Great, I needed to scoop the Lich Yard and scrape up some ectoplasm flavors. Fantastic. Your face. You look different. Does something matter? Silly, I'm smiling. Oh, by the way, take a swig of this health potion I made for you. Maybe it'll help. So...
Where's the potion?
Oh, so I just drank it automatically. So that one just like...
Oh, I
gave
gotcha.
me, like a new max health. Okay, I don't have enough cycle
Nice.
coins. Hang on, I'm actually gonna go give some to Percy over here to get some cat. Oh, really? Not that high? Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, well, I got gold. Yeah, so I'm not gonna, like, read all of the dialogue in terms of just, like, overworld and stuff. Just at least, like, for the main story. Okay, so... Can I buy all of this? So this is, like, 5,000...
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, I could buy all this stuff. Alright.
It's gonna be close.
I got the thing.
Actually, I don't think you can buy all of it.
Hey, you shut up, I got the thing.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, like I said, I was trying to do calculate.
I'm still content with the float first. So
Again, there's some column for you.
Yeah. All right. So let's do some experimenting here. So this one, like, floats, cascade, reduces waves of fire in both directions. Then long fuse. Oh, nope. Okay. Alright, that's a good combo. So, like, I can only throw one bomb, but,
I would just go ahead and drop some acid. Just whoop.
or do this. I think the bubble one works with, oh, well, that hit the ground, so that way it just bounced around a little bit. Alright, I guess we can go ahead, so now we can see the rest, or at least, like, the second fourth of the world, I guess. Maybe
Okay.
I got some gold, so that I can buy the thing.